Said you won't pull up, get inside. Said you won't pull up, take drive. Baby, gon' pull up, come outside. Drive, it's real. Drive, said you won't pull up, get inside. Said you won't pull up, take drive.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, man.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Yeah, you can't guard me. Hold up. Let's go. All day. Just like that. Keep it going.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
One more. Now we're rolling.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hit the clock. That's a foul. 3 of them, baby.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Shoot that! Hey, see you later, man.
We're here at 2K23 House of Greatness at Summer League, where NBA players and some of the 2K community are checking out 2K23 for the very first time. Cade, what do you think about NBA 2K23 so far?
I like it. I like the animations.
What are the biggest differences?
And yeah, I like the graphics too. I feel like the faces.
A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action, coming to you live on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Marcus Smart stand.
Stretch six. I love that. Great stuff, David. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Black in at the 4. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Dillon Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Bane in at the 2. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis. Their last encounter was in Boston, where they were able to handle the Celtics.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seems they got the benefit of the whistle.
And the basket by Jackson.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
And MP throws it down.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's the 3. Hands it from downtown. MP's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Morant against MP. Morant passes to Bane. Brooks right side. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Black grabs the board.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Yes, that goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
13 feet away. And Adams kicks to Morant. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Morant's got his third basket of the night right there.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point God moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Brooks misses.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
And Greg, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. The three from MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Then for the Celtics, McKinney's checked in, and Derek White subbed in for Brown. Clark kicks to Anderson. Back to Clark. He can't get it to go. And the Celtics going the other way now. MP passes to Williams. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Knocked away. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Williams leading the charge. Last game for the Celtics, they pick up the win against the... Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Boston?
It looks like they're ready to run today, fellas. They keep getting out on the break whenever they can.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Brooks. And it's Payne in at shooting guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic put on a performance. He picked up 58 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Thanks, David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
Adams, the pass to Bain. Hits the jumper in space. Bain's got his first basket of the night.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
A 3 from MP. Connects from three-point range. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
And the foul called on MP. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Landry Shamet's checked in for Boston.
Landry Shamet.
Morant looking around. Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so, MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Traps in the tray.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Morant against MP. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's the three. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 45 seconds left in the first half of the game. Bain passes to Brooks. Outside Jackson. Adams outside. Clock at 4. Here's Morant. Here's Jackson, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
A 3 from MP. Sinks the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Morant passes to Bain. Nailed from three-point land. Bain's got his second basket.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Got it off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Black in at the power forward. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
Jackson hits both of them.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Time now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Grizzlies. I've been told he has a dislocated elbow, about as painful as it gets. And from what we have gathered, this injury will definitely keep him out of this game, and maybe for a long time, too. Kevin, back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it as always.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. MP's really making a difference here.
Yeah, they're going to have to find a way to run him off his spot.
Substitution on the court.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Morant against MP. Drills it from outside. MP's got the lead up to 11 now for Boston.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Smart. Here's Shamet. He can't get that one. Good D by Anderson. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Grizzlies. That'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. Yep, that one goes. Clark's got 8 points.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Great D that time from Tatum.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it. Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Clark finds Morant. Good defense by MP.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
And for Memphis, they're shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Anderson wide open. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you see Anderson each year becoming a little more...
Again, what an avalanche!
And once again, he's hit the 40 mark as he has been nothing short of stellar all season long.
And now he has moved into third all-time for most 40-point games in a single season. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Celtics out in front, ending the third quarter on a 14-5 run. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Looks at the three with Jackson at the 4. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Bain in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Brooks against Brown. Brooks misses. Celtics leading by 15. The three from MP. The shot, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Melton. They get a hand on it. MP looking around. Offline with his three. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Melton with the ball. Now defended by MP. Back to Melton. Here's Bain, guarded by Smart. Just 5 on the clock. To the inside, MP. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And they bump this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Bain, no good. Celtics leading by 16. Here's MP. Boston again missing.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Melton, and that one goes long. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. The three from MP. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 46 points.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
And the foul called on MP. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
This could be a problem. That's his 4th foul with plenty of basketball left to play.
Adams, he's checked in for Memphis. John Morant comes in for Melton. And the Celtics also making a change. Williams is checked in.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot, no problem.
Morant against MP. Fires the three. Brooks grabs the board. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. 17-point game. Outside Jackson. Adams, the pass to Bain. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. Jackson misses. Celtics leading by 17. To the paint. Stolen by Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Brooks with it. Now guarded by Tatum.
Grizzlies foul. Dylan Brooks. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Celtics have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. The three. MP, no good.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Boston, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And you know, this is a win they wanted badly, guys. They did not want to get swept in the season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was.
For MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They lead by 15. We've got 1:08 left in the fourth. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. Boston with the ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. And here's MP for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 49 points in the game.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And how about the power by Adams on that finish? Just brushes off the contact.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hits it again. Wow. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Boston's foul. Number 27. That's his 5th personal foul.
And free throw, good for Maladon.
At the line for your Grizzlies, Teo Maladon.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Yo, what's up, man?
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. One more.
Next time, man. Next time.
All right, fellas, let's get to work. Congrats on the win, but we have a lot of work to do if we want to keep it up. Let's stay focused in practice today. We have got to do a better job at getting the ball out in transition. We're leaving easy points on the table. I want to spend time cleaning up our transition offense today.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, yo, look at the clock. Hey. Finally, Taylor. Take that. 5 seconds. There's the board. Check the clock. That's good. Clock. Don't let it shoot that.
Let's go.
You got it. Come on, man. What's up, dog? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Good bucket, Jason. Hey, right here. That's a foul. Hey, yo, right here.
Just like that.
He give me that. Bring him up. Oh, you that.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Focus! Focus!
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Oh, you better shoot that! Hey, I'll see you later.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Hey, he can ball, huh?
Shoot that! Come on, man, don't forget the clock. That's you all day, man. Help him out.
I like it. Great choice.
but life is good. Life is good for sure.
Any critique of yourself in the video game? Anything we could do better?
I just wish my jumper was a little more consistent, but maybe I got to show something in the season. We'll see, though. But maybe on this one, we can get my jumper a little better.
All right.
We'll see.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate it.
Tyler, you're getting an early taste of NBA 2K23. What do you think of the game thus far?
I'm just happy to be able to play the game. It's a dope experience, so happy to be here.
The first time we talked to you was in 2019.
The tall buildings of downtown Boston lighting up the nighttime sky. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And tonight, it'll be the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Boston Celtics here in Boston. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Andre Drummond is out there with Miles Bridges. And for Boston, outside the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then it's MP. And it's Black in at the power forward position. When you know you're on a championship contender, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year?
Some of that depends on the leadership you have in the locker room. Certain guys are having an ability to keep everyone engaged and motivated and also loose and light in that locker room. So it does matter.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Pass the ball. Clock at 6. And his first shot of the game, no good. MP against Bridges. And here's MP for 3. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 3-point game. Count it.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's MP. After the basket by Charlotte. Knocks down the 3-ball. MP's got 6.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Now here's Drummond. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
And you love how Tatum uses that long wingspan to really distract shooters. Great job contesting without fouling on that one.
And so the ball is out of bounds. Rozier touched it last. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. MP against Ball. And here's MP for 3. That one doesn't drop. And Charlotte will come the other way. They are coming into this having notched to win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their...
Hornets trail by 12. And a moment now to reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Charlotte, Terry Rozier is out there with Bouknight. Then there's McDaniels. Then it's Stockton. And it's Jones in at the 4-man position. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Grizzlies was terrific. He contributed 51 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of 3-pointers. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Checking in for the away team.
quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's MP for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Boston making a switch here. Tatum's checked in. The pass to Bouknight. Back to Bridges. Inside, just 4 to shoot. And finished off by Martin.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
A baseline J, the offensive rebound, and it's Williams finishing it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 5th foul. And an important part of every team's work. And we'll look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. White comes in for Landry Shamet.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
MP against Ball. Bridges passes to Stockton. Pass to Drummond. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
The three from MP. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Bouknight. 23 points his last outing. Outside, Ball. With some arc. No good that time. Here's Boston now. They're on a 20-4 run right now. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Substitution for the away team, number 21.
There's 25 seconds left in the first half. There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
Drummond passes to Bouknight. Shoots over White. And again, the Hornets missing.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that.
And so it's Boston, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. MP's really making a difference here.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Then it's MP. Then it's Williams. And it's Black in at the force line. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Here's MP. Basket counts. MP's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
No good on the three. And here's Ball. They'll bring it up for the Hornets. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. MP looking around. Puts up a three. Kept alive by Boston. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
A really good shot blocker. I like how Drummond times it up when he goes after those rejections. Well done.
Rozier for three. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And the foul called on MP. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
All right. Let's take some questions.
I wanted to ask, have you thought about your strategy for the All-Star draft? What's going to drive your decisions there?
You know, I want to put together a balanced team that can play off of each other. Talent's never a question in this situation, so it's not about ability. It's just about who fits together. That's going to be the key, I think.
Okay, in terms of details, how detailed are you getting in your prep? You watching tape, looking at numbers and such?
I'm a bit of a fantasy geek, so this is actually like a dream come true for me. I've been crunching all kinds of numbers and watching film. Yeah, I'm getting real detailed with it.
Okay, good to know. So what do you think hitting this milestone this early in your career does for your legacy from a historical perspective?
That's something I don't allow myself to think about. My focus is on the team 100%. If I'm thinking about myself, it's how I can get better to help the team.
So you haven't considered your place in history at all?
No. I try to stay in the moment. When my career ends, I have all the time in the world to think about that. But for now, I just keep my head down and I just keep grinding, Candace. I think that's enough for today. Thank you all.
Around me, get labeled a threat.
We got a daughter now, so things are good, you know?
When are we going to see you on a cover of NBA 2K?
By 2K27.
Okay, I like that.
Let's do it.
Are you ready to go get my team card? Let's see how it turned out. Let's go.
For those of you who joined us for our...
Now introducing the Boston Celtics. At forward, number 26, Aaron Neesmith. At the power forward position, standing 6 feet 11, number 30, at center, number 44, Robert Williams. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. Starting at the guard, standing 6'5", number 27, number 27. The head coach of the...
Welcome, just about ready.
Thank you, Brian. Jimmy Butler has ace.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. So a look at our starters for the Heat. We've got Jimmy Butler. Jeremy Lamb is out there with Kyle Lowry. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Boston, MP is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams. Then it's Neesmith. And this could be an uncertain time of year for a lot of teams, Brent, with the trade deadline coming up fast.
Well, a lot of players too, BA, and these trades that come up not always are about just the player and their playing style. There's so many financial implications that are in place, and you start to wonder, are teams building for the rest of this season or starting to situate themselves for the next 2 or 3 years?
Here's MP following the bucket by the Heat. Williams passes to MP. That one goes in.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
And it's Miami's ball, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
So active defensively, and I love when they did force a turnover, they just flat out attacked. The points they got off turnovers swung the game in their favor.
And it's good. 2 points.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Lamb's got room. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
A title-winning point guard, Kyle Lowry making the right choice there.
From deep, MP. Oh, another miss by MP.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Butler's shot is good.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
MP against Lowry. From deep, MP knocks it down from distance. MP's got 5.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Butler. With the drive, and it's Butler with the jam.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
There's a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry.
Adebayo, no good. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And Miami has possession. The Celtics making their last shot.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Lamb passes to Adebayo. The shot no good. And Boston going the other way now. Their last meeting was in this building. They were able to come out on top.
They barely got the win the last time these teams faced off. And in large part, I think it was because they were pushing the action and drawing foul calls.
Well, it was because they got to play a lot of the second half against the second unit. The guys that ordinarily would have been out there were stuck on the bench with all those fouls.
From deep, MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Covered by MP. Pass to Lamb. And here's Butler. Over Williams. Again, the Heat misses. And it's the Celtics ball. This run now up to 13-2. MP no good. Miami trailing. To the wing on the left. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Deflected. Outside for Lamb. 4 on the clock. Another shot. The rebound, Celtics. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
And here are the Heat now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And again, the Heat missing. MP outside, beyond the arc, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
Oh my, you have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And here's Butler. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real nice momentum, you know.
So ends up going with a new group. We've got Robert Williams. MP is out there with Derek White. Then it's Neesmith. That's the Boston 5.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
MP shot is off. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Lowry against White. Lowry drives in. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
MP outside. Here's Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Lowry against White. And it's Lowry penetrating, and he banks in the layup. Lowry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And here's MP from outside. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Now Adebayo. Shoots over Neesmith. Adebayo, no good.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And MP throws it down.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I'd like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
A long, strong forward. Covington shows the ability to finish inside.
MP outside. And the Celtics another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Heat have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first half.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Covington with it. Pass to Lowry. And the layup is good off the glass. Lowry's got 13.
Coming up big tonight. Lowry getting the mismatches he wants and taking full advantage.
A tough matchup for the smaller defender there. Just shot right over the top without thinking twice.
And so it's the Boston Celtics in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their 3-point shooting. We'll be right back. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And Grant, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights in your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players, the relationships, the experiences. I didn't win an NBA championship, but I am more than blessed with having an incredible 19-year career.
Setting the floor for Miami. Thaddeus Young out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. Then there's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Butler in at small forward. Here's MP. The Heat making their last shot. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 34 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
MP against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Butler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Give him 8.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Lowry, the pass to Young. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Young's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And here's MP from outside. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time.
It is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
4-3. Good. Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Here's Lowry. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Boston going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Derek White. He's out there with MP. Neesmith out there with Robert Williams. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Yeah, doing anything he can right now to get his team to cut into this lead and give them a chance.
From deep, MP. He can't get it to go, and Miami will go the other way with it. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town, and that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Lowry against MP. Lowry, the pass to Young. Boston with a rebound. Now here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
From deep, MP. Pure from three-point range. MP's got 49 in the game.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Covington finds Adebayo. White against Lamb. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And he makes it on the layup.
Around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Inside, MP. And MP throws it down.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And Miami also making a switch. Jimmy Butler's checked in for Covington. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. It wasn't feel-good pep talk. He wants them to show some fight in the closing moments. He told them, if you guys want to salvage any respect from this game, now's the time to do it. Show them we are better than this. Guys, take it away.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Outside Butler. And there's the drive. The rebound, Celtics.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
From deep, MP nails it from 3. MP's got 54 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Young, and that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Tipped away. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Lamb against MP. Lamb passes to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Now here's Butler. Over Williams. That one a little long. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Here's MP. The offensive rebound. And Williams punches it home.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Lowry against MP. Fires from deep. Adebayo grabs the board. And for the Heat, they're shooting it at 52% to the paint. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Butler.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure even when things get physical.
And here's MP from outside. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. Lowry against Williams. And finished off by Adebayo.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Butler passes to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
And you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
And got it. Another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Lowry outside. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
All right.
Okay, so you've got fame, fortune. You're the top overall vote getter for the All-Star team. So what's left for you to accomplish then?
Look, for one, a championship, and then once we do that, we got to do it again.
Well, a bold proclamation there. Now, is that a guarantee you win this year's title?
Look, my sights are set so far beyond one title right now. It's
but the first one will come this year. Is that what you're saying?
It might. We're the front runners, but I haven't been to the playoffs yet, and I'm humble, so we'll see what happens. But I guarantee you this: once we get the first, it won't be the last. You know, I want to do what LeBron couldn't do in Miami: 5, 6, 7 chips, all with one team. The only thing I'm competing against is history at this point.
Okay, well, you've been a public figure for quite some time now. And now you're an NBA superstar. And on top of that, so I'm wondering now, is there anything the public hasn't learned about you?
Look, I'm like an onion, Frank. The more you peel, the more layers you find. So yeah, there's a ton people haven't discovered about me. Look, I'm really passionate about fashion and music, and I'm an entrepreneur, so I'm looking to do a lot more down the line.
Well, like, okay, such as what?
Basically, I'm trying to build my own thing outside of this corporate structure. I don't want to be beholden to Nike or Adidas at the end of the day. I want to be my own boss. Like, why should they make money off of me when they can't do what I do? I want to take what Big Baller Brand is doing and take it to the next level. But that can only happen if I reach my potential on the court, so that's still my main focus right now. All right, guys, that's it for me. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? A little something, I'm saying. Don't feel no way.
How's it going? Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do. Just like that.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on.
And one. All day, baby.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Hey, right here. Where's the foul at, man? Hey, yo, right here. Oh, and one. Greens all day, baby. Box out. Three of them, baby. Oh, he hit me.
Hey, hit me up.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Stay on! Go to the other side. That's good. Yeah, there you go. Hey, come to hey. Get him out. Shot. Trifecta, baby. Right. You can't guard me. Three of them, baby.
Dude.
.2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And here were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier. The players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. Downtown Detroit shining brightly tonight. What a look at the Motor City from just across the river. Good Friday night to you, sport. D.A. taking.
Well, Kevin, we know the game's changed.
Good perspective from Steve Kerr. D.A., thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. They've got Robert Williams, Jaylen Brown out there with MP. Then it's Neesmith, and it's Black in at the 4 spot. And for the Pistons, Cunningham is out there with Knox. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Bagley, and it's Craig in at the 3 spot. And here's MP for 3. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple of years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Cunningham kicks to Stewart. Pass to Bagley. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And it's the fearlessness of Bagley that earns him these calls. Plays with such ferocity.
The Pistons shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Boston's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. The 3 from MP. Bagley with the rebound. And the Pistons with possession. It's a 3-point game. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
MP's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Knox the pass to Bagley. That one goes in. Bagley's got 5 now.
And at this stage, this is where Bagley feels most comfortable. I mean, knows he has the size and touch to score inside.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Cunningham with it. He's covered by Brown. Craig can't get it to go. MP deciding where to go with it. And it's Boston with another.
How about 5 of 6 to start? Looks like he brought his A game.
The pass to Knox. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 6-point lead. Latrey. Rebound by the Pistons. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
A nice shot by MP.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Bagley. 5 points in the game. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. That shot wide open.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Here's MP. It's a 5-point game. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, how about this first quarter? 7 of 9 from the field. He is putting on a show.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. MP's really making a difference here.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Brown, he's checked in for Stewart. Olynyk comes in for Marvin Bagley. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. And Lee's subbed in for Knox. Now, here's Olynyk. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Grant. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Here's Brown, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Grant gets a wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Very good awareness from Grant. Just the ability to catch and shoot. So important to his growth.
The three from MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Lee against White. Now here's Cunningham. Tight defense on him. Here he goes. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Three-pointer. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The baseline J. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Offense, the... And for those of you...
Checking in for the Celtics.
Stewart's checked in for Moses Brown. Marvin Bagley comes in for Olynyk. And it's Torrey Craig in for Grant. Pistons passing it around. Here's Cunningham. The shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Lee out there with Cunningham. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bagley in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Heat got the job done. He ended up with 62 points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Drives to the hoop. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
This guy cannot get started, and the offense overall has been a struggle because of it.
The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 29.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Here's Stewart, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
That's tipped. Driving the lane, and MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. 9 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Craig finds Stewart. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Boston on top, just dominating this one. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Nesmith. MP is out there with Brown. Then it's Williams. And it's Black in at the 4. I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
And both free throws good for a lead. Celtics leading by 20. Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 38 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And the foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game. Williams is checked in for Williams.
Williams.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Bagley the pass to Lee. With the floater. Oh, trying for it. And taken away by Brown.
The D feels like it's everywhere, and that pass should not have been made.
Here's MP. Rebound, Detroit.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit gave us some status update. He's currently suffering from shin splints and is in a lot of pain right now. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing.
Celtic substitution.
MP outside. Second chance shot and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul it.
Both good from the line that time. There's 53 seconds left to play in the third.
Fourth foul of the night. Now he needs to be smart. Can't reach in and pick up something foolish.
For Detroit, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Here's MP. He has 40. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Knox. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Bagley. Banked in off the glass. Bagley's got 7 points in the game.
And he's just an attacking player. A guy who doesn't mind a little contact. Bagley there with a strong finish.
He's the leading scorer tonight, being aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Stewart passes to Knox. Over MP. Off the mark. And so it's Boston in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Bagley. Knox out there with Lee. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now the Pistons with it. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Pass to Craig. Back to Lee. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group.
And we talk about Smart as a leader. This guy's not afraid to get up in a teammate's shirt if that's what it calls for.
There's no doubt this guy is so passionate and so vocal. And what you love more than anything is the willingness to take head-on tough issues. Some guys will shy away, not Mr. Marcus Smart.
Boston dictating the flow. Here's MP. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
Driving in, yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
And you also have to give credit to them for their shot blocking. They've had a ton of rejections in this ballgame.
Hayes, no good. It's the Celtics ball. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
11 feet away. Outside, Joseph. Detroit, no good that time either.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
In the corner, it's Diallo. Harris against Joseph. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Offensive rebound, Diallo. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And in dropping that one, he stops a 13-0 run by Boston.
And good, he hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Pistons have gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Hayes the pass to Bagley. Outside, Joseph. Now here's Hayes, covered by MP. And here's Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark. MP outside. The 3. Rebound, Detroit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for MP. He was extremely efficient.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Hey, everyone.
You know, with the rise of player activism in recent years, I'm wondering if you've given any thought to using the platform of the All-Star Game to shine a light on causes that are important to you.
That's something I have on my mind. We've seen a lot of players speaking out on social issues over the past year or so, but I haven't had much time to get anything going on the front for the All-Star Game. But I've got a few ideas, so hopefully you'll hear from me, you know, if some of those things come to fruition.
Can you share what sort of issues you'd like to address?
I don't want to get too into that right now, but I'm a very political guy and I have a lot of strong feelings on things we need to do for our community. So whether it's All-Star Weekend or just some other time, you'll be hearing from me more when things, you know, start to happen in the future for sure.
Okay, let's change gears. Any favorite moments from All-Star Games past?
Oh, yeah. You know I'm a student of the game, Candace, so I've studied up on this, watched old games on YouTube and all that, and I think, yeah, 2003 is probably the best actual All-Star game from a competitive standpoint. It's the only one that went into double OT, so that says it all right there. Plus, it was Jordan's last All-Star game, and he was in Washington while he was on the Wizards, so that was cool. So the whole thing was fantastic. 2003 for sure, yeah.
2003. Great stuff. Thanks so much.
Thank you. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you, guys.
You know what I'm saying? Don't feel
Hey, how you been, man?
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Come around.
Get your mind right.
Let's go. Hey, see you later, man.
All right, bring it in, gentlemen. Let's go over a few things before we get started. We gotta keep teams from getting easy baskets on the break. So let's focus on that transition D. Set it up and get started.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Yeah, let's go. Do it. Get to the block, baby. Let's get it.
me up.
Great practice. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Now we're rolling.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, he can ball, huh?
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50, 11 sets. Ignoring your text, like sweet babies who cry in the church. Oh, if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color's yellow, maybe because I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably because I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took an L from Mrs. Winters, but I'm getting off the subject. Off the boat, got my luggage, but the quote, pat light starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Lay my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxing briefs, pants, pictures of frenemies. To make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bone. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you?
It's your boy Dan Rue. Many of you guys know me from doing dances throughout the few years. They put my jump shot in the game like 2 years ago, so everybody uses my jump shot because it's wet. Don't be jealous. Is your jump shot in the game? No. Exactly.
Professor, what do you think of NBA 2K23 so far?
It was dope. Right away looking at it, you could see.
The majestic Supreme Court building in Washington, D.C. Welcome from our nation's capital. Hello and welcome to Sunday night NBA action here on 2K Sports. Joined by Chris Webber and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Bradley Beal, not just a shooter, he's a scorer, and his footwork is a huge part of that. He said, I'm not the tallest player in the world, so I have to find ways to get my shot off, using my quickness, my step backs, and my footwork to be able to get open.
Well, Allie, he's put a lot of work into that area of his game. Good stuff there. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. We've got Neesmith. MP is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Robert Williams. And for Washington, Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And a huge accomplishment for MP as he was selected to the NBA All-Star team.
Well, B.A., it's such an honor to be recognized among the league's best, and he certainly earned it with all the hard work he's put in.
Now here's Kuzma. Yep, that one goes.
You see how comfortable Kuzma is from there. I mean, he knows he has the size and touch needed to be effective.
MP outside. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Covered by MP. Driving in. The shot misses. Some solid defense from Williams. Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature.
Number 20.
See Webb? Now he has, and he's making an impact.
He's kind of a boom or bust prospect for that reason. He has all the physical abilities in the world, good instincts for the game. It's great to see him holding himself accountable and contributing at a high level.
Avdia from outside, on target from range.
His passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Now here's MP. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. It's a one-on-one situation. He gets it in there.
His energy is unmatched.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here's MP. He's got 5. Three-pointer. Again, MP missing. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 to get things going. Here's Beal. And he buries his first look.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
MP outside. Buries it from 3. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
Beal, the pass to Porzingis. And he lobs it up top. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
At this stage of his career, Porzingis understands which shots to take, letting the offense come to him naturally.
MP outside. And again, Boston with the triple. Here's Avdia. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Beal outside from the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Boston going the other way now. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them. They were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
The noise didn't really seem to bother them. In fact, it appeared to make them sharper and play harder for each other.
Covered by MP. He takes it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Knocks it loose. Williams passes to MP. This one for 3. That one's off. His 3rd miss out of 8 tries. Washington has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Kuzma finds Beal. Here's Avdia. Back to Beal. There's 1:12 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
I love whenever Porzingis hits the offensive boards. He has the height needed to hurt defenses in this regard.
And the Celtics call time here.
Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
You know, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. From deep, MP. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And there's White. That's good on the assist by MP.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
It's a one-on-one situation. Back to MP. From outside the arc. Washington with a rebound. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, well, they answered with confidence.
And Boston has possession. The Wizards making their last shot. MP, that one's good.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Winston. Here's Gafford. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Grant Williams. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
That free throw good from Gafford. And the ball out of play. The Wizards will have it.
Come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Celtics out. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's...
Oh, mom said
in high school.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Rui Hachimura is out there with Xavier Tillman. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Pat Connaughton. And it's Winston in his point. That's the group for Washington right now.
Celtics substitution.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williams defending. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
He's lucky his teammates have picked up the slack for him. I mean, his shooting has been horrific.
And here's MP from outside. And the Celtics another three.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Beal against Brown. 1:02 left in the first half of this one. From deep, MP. He can't hit that time. And Washington the other way now. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. It's Kuzma with the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Porzingis against MP. Launches it. Oh, another miss by MP. Washington's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Good on the shot.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Washington trailing. Covered by MP. Pass to Beal. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 5.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, he may just have to put a little more arc under that. But either way, it's a tough shot.
Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Celtics out in front, up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown is out there with MP. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's Robert Williams.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And here's MP from outside. Drills it from deep. MP's got 33 points.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
To the inside. And he lays it up and in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. MP outside. Fires for 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
I mean, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. In addition to his scoring and capable passer, his hope is going to become a better playmaker as well.
And And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to involve his guys.
Yeah, D.A., and that's what real leadership is. And it's coming from Beal. I mean, knowing this will help team chemistry, wanting to make his teammates better players.
Sinks it from distance.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The Celtics making a switch here. Shamit's checked in.
Checking in for the Celtics.
Washington's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Connaughton. And here's Gafford. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Tillman. Unable to get that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's MP driving to the basket. And it's good for 2. MP's got 38 points.
And with the game he's having, there's no doubt he'll be the guy they lean on to protect the lead.
Pass to Hachimura. Here's Winston. Over MP. Takes the 12-footer and hits it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, the D is worrying too much about the other 4 guys. I mean, they can't give him open jump.
2 points. That one goes. MP's got 40 points.
He's kept the integrity of their offense tonight by moving and cutting and scoring every time they've needed him to.
And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one. Beal, he's checked in for Winston.
For the Celtics. Number 27.
And both free throws good for MP. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Connaughton. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Oh, wow. The scoring ability of Beal is so impressive.
Free throw drops for Beal. And Boston has possession. Leading by 5. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Beal against MP. From the stripe. Beal's shot is off.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
2 minutes.
Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Pass to Tillman. Beal left side. Clock at 6. And then Beal with the dunk.
He's an absolute nightmare trying to guard. Don't let Beal get any rhythm.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Celtics timeout. All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise.
Smart's checked in for Boston.
Celtics substitution. Marcus Smart.
1.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's MP. And Gafford with the block. Beal with it. Now guarded by MP. Puts one up from 19. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Now just a 5-point Boston lead. Boston's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. MP outside. For 3. Washington with a rebound. Hachimura with the ball. Give him 8 points now. And it's Gafford driving in. Down low. Here's Tillman. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Here's MP. Washington with a rebound. Gafford's got 4 rebounds in the game for Washington. They've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just...
Substitution on the court.
Daniel Gafford is out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Washington right now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Tillman. Second chance effort. The rebound by Nesmith. Nesmith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The drive by MP. Oh, another one falls.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Gafford. 1:51 left in the fourth. And another miss by Washington. Boston has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. MP against Beal. Going inside. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Another one falls. Amazing.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little something.